Welcome to the podcast, darling. Have you listened to every single one of my podcasts?
No. But when we first met, I did listen to probably like 3 or 4 just because I wanted to know everything about you.
Yeah.
And I loved listening to your voice. So I've listened to a few.
Yeah. Let's get this mic a little closer to you. Closer to your mouth.
Testing.
And Rosie can breathe in the whole time. Yeah, so I'm happy to have my beautiful girlfriend on the podcast. And I guess Rosie as well.
She's going to be like this though.
She's going to be hanging out. Oh.
Okay, sit down, sweetie.
Rosie. Come.
Her butt is in the pod.
Oh, you can stay.
You can stay, baby.
How was your orgasm this morning?
Oh my God. We're getting right into it. It was so good. Thank you. How was yours?
It was all right.
Divorce.
I just want people to know that girls can come.
Yeah, we can.
You can.
You just gotta find the right guy.
It's
It'll happen for you.
It's a myth. It's a myth.
It's a myth.
It's sad that I feel like, even there's some gals out there I've heard that can't even make themselves come.
I know. That's really sad.
Do you know anyone like that?
That, used to be me when I was on Lexapro. Remember I told you that before? Oh,
yeah.
It's like a weird blockage in your brain. Because I do think for females, I guess for males too, I don't know, but like coming is in your mind. Like you have to be in the right headspace.
Mm-hmm. I've never came before, so.
But yeah, if you're really in your head, there's sometimes when I'm having sex when I'm like, oh, like I am thinking about something else and I have to like bring myself back to reality.
Yeah.
And what's happening.
What else does Lexapro do to you?
It makes you happy. Like
really?
It's for anxiety and depression.
Mm-hmm.
And it like blocks certain receptors in your brain and makes you like helps you with your serotonin basically. But it's weird. It can like numb other parts. So I would like spill like a whole like drink or something and I'd be like, oh well.
Huh.
Like it really numbs you in kind of a weird way.
Dang. So if you were like a naturally happy person, what do you think it would do to you? It would just like ruin your baseline attitude?
I really don't know. I took it for anxiety, but again, it just kind of like numbed me out and I didn't love it. It definitely made me not have anxiety because I didn't care about anything.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't like some of the side effects. Yeah, like I couldn't come. And I would like masturbate and try to like get myself there and literally couldn't.
Damn.
It's just like blocked in your head. I don't know.
I would have stopped taking it day one.
I know. That's a deal breaker for you.
Yeah. I'm like, I guess I'll just be depressed and horny. Rosie's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I love that she's in here.
Yeah, I'm happy to have my beautiful woman on the podcast. I feel like some podcasters might be reluctant to bring their significant other on.
Why do you think?
I don't know.
Just don't want to share. Don't want to get too personal.
I don't know. Maybe they're afraid to divulge I feel like a lot of podcasts aren't trying to be sexual, or open about that publicly. A lot of people just aren't willing to talk about sex.
Yeah, but that's what everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
When I meet a couple, I'm like, I want to know what your sex is like.
Yeah.
I think that's normal.
Well,
people are interested in sex.
Well, you love gossiping about anything.
I love to gossip. You do too. You gossip with me sometimes.
I feel bad about gossiping sometimes. But
you're never like talking shit.
No,
I don't really talk that much shit.
No.
Sometimes I do. But I feel like
it's normal.
We gab sometimes.
Yeah, humans love telling each other little juicy stories.
Yeah, we're bored.
Yeah. You don't feel bad about obviously whenever you talk, everyone discusses things with their partner that maybe they wouldn't discuss with like a friend or something.
Yeah.
But like it's obviously like more open and a more of a welcome thing to do.
Yeah,
To
I
like,
tell you
oh, what are they
everything.
doing over there? You know, like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I feel like I get a little nervous about doing that sometimes.
I do tell you everything.
Yeah.
Like one of my friends will be like, okay, this just happened. Like, don't tell anyone. And I'm like, Freddy, I have to tell you something.
I know you do.
And yeah, you do feel bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't want to upset people, and upsetting people makes me upset.
Yeah. That's nice.
I'm just a people pleaser in that way.
Yeah, I am too, honestly.
Well, it's different with, you know, to like acquaintances or friends versus like family.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if I would be more like, I I guess I talk about my family pretty in depth and like everything with them.
So you're saying you're more likely to talk about your family than your friends?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think guys in general don't talk about each other's like,
yeah,
you know, gossip.
Guys don't really have gossip.
Yeah, we don't divulge a whole lot to each other.
And you guys forget everything. Like, I feel like something will happen to you and I'm like, oh my God, tell me every single detail. And you're like, I don't remember. I'm like, what? Like, girls live for the details.
Yeah, you're right.
And you just are like, I feel like one of your friends will have like an insane thing happen to them or like some kind of relationship story. And I'm like, wait, what happened? And you're like, I don't know. He just said like they broke up. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm not very good with the details sometimes.
Yeah. I think that's a man thing.
Yeah. I'm also just like naturally forgetful man, I think.
Yeah. You are.
Well, I just like I'm more like a big picture kind of guy.
Yeah, definitely. The small details just get lost.
Yeah, there's too much going on up here. Like,
yeah.
I think one of my worst traits that I'm still like working on is like names. Because I meet so many people.
Yeah, at the flea and stuff.
And I just know I'm not like, I don't try that hard to remember their names. And so if I don't remember it like immediately.
Yeah.
And there's a good chance if I call you dude or bro,
it's because you don't know their name.
I don't know your name.
Wait, have you seen the movie House Bunny with Anna Faris?
Yeah.
And the trick that she does to remember people's names?
No, what does she do?
When someone tells her their name, like, my name is Emily, she'll go, Emily. Like, she'll go, Emily. You don't remember that?
I do kind of remember that.
It's so funny.
I love Anna Faris.
I know, she's so hot.
It makes me sad that her and Chris Pratt split up.
I've told you before why. One of the reasons is because she's so horny. And she shared it on a podcast. She said that her ideal is like having sex once a day and that he just wasn't down. Like, she's a really sexual person.
What a pussy.
I think that's interesting though, and good that she shared that, because I feel like some women are really horny. And I feel like guys are known for like wanting sex all the time, but there are girls out there that are way more sexual than their partners, and like they feel bad, because I feel like women are just made to feel bad about being sexual all the time.
I think something is wrong up there if you aren't horny, you know?
I don't think that. I think some people, it's like a spectrum. Like, some people aren't that sexual and that's okay. But just find someone else that's the same.
True. Yeah, well, I just think, you know, for men, like, there's something wrong with your testosterone if you aren't like...
Maybe.
Or what is your sexuality, you know? Like, are you honest with what you're attracted to?
True.
And
do you think there's a lot of guys out there that are gay or just like lean that way, and they're just too scared, so then they stay with a girl?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think we live in LA where it's like kind of cool to be gay almost.
Well, it's so easy. Not like it's cool. Yeah,
it's so easy to be open.
Way
gay.
More accepted, which is amazing.
Yeah, like,
I can't imagine being in other parts of the country where there's no gay people, or you can't be openly gay.
Yeah, like I felt like in Chicago, I mean, there is like Boys Town. There's like a gay part of town.
It's called Boys Town?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cute.
yeah.
I want to go there.
Yeah, it's there's some good restaurants over there actually.
Nice.
But but I think overall, I think just like that Midwestern attitude, there's a lot of like Christian just like values, you know?
Yeah.
And so just like that shame that comes with Christianity.
Religion.
And so
brings
people
a lot
are
of
afraid
shame.
to just admit what they like. But I don't know. I didn't know a lot of gay people back in Chicago, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Compared to here, I feel like every other person I know is gay. No, sweetie. I don't know what she's freaking out about.
She's just staring at me. Owly. Come here. Lay down.
Did you know a lot of gay people growing up in Apple Valley?
I did know quite a few, but I feel like it definitely wasn't as accepted.
Yeah.
But I knew several people in my high school were gay and like openly gay.
I feel like even now, like year-wise, like it's so much more chill to be openly than like when we were kids.
Oh,
like
definitely.
it was a lot less like knowledge around it almost.
Yeah.
There just wasn't the internet to when we were kids. So like,
and you didn't see as many gay people. Like I feel like on TikTok, Instagram, you're like just seeing it so much more.
Totally. And I think this new generation too are like so much more like accepting of that shit.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
That does make me hopeful for our children.
Has your brother ever had a girlfriend?
Caden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
actually, I don't know. He's a young guy. Yeah, he's 17.
He's still figuring
He definitely has, I don't know if he's ever called someone his girlfriend, but he's like dated a few girls in high school.
High school is weird. I honestly didn't have a girlfriend. Like I feel like I had a girlfriend, but we didn't work very well together very long.
I feel like you've shared though that you weren't like that interested.
There wasn't, honestly,
or you were interested, but like you would have loved to have a girlfriend, but you just didn't find anyone.
No one really showed me any interest.
Oh no.
Honestly, this one girl I really liked turned out to be a lesbian.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Classic.
Yeah.
She's a really cute girlfriend back in Chicago now. I still follow them. They're funny.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But I also to a Catholic school.
Yeah.
I didn't know if anyone was gay or not. No one really shed any light in that world.
The little Catholic school skirts, didn't it get you?
Dude, we didn't have, my high school didn't have skirts, unfortunately.
Dang it.
Big fan
That's
of
the best part.
I'm a big fan of the skirts.
You missed out. You love a skirt.
We had khaki pants.
Ew.
Yeah.
No one looks good in khakis.
They had a mandatory cut that you had to wear too. Like
what does that mean?
Like a very like open.
Oh, couldn't be too tight.
You couldn't show the ass, you know.
Dang, you love those skinny jeans too back in the day.
I know.
You couldn't wear them tight.
I do miss my skinny jeans. Dude, they're gonna come back.
They are. They kind of already are.
Are they?
Well, for girls, I'm not ready to pull out the skinny jeans again. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What gives you the inkling that they're coming back?
I saw they're trending for spring, summer.
Really?
Skinny jeans, like with some boots, and yeah, they are. They're coming back.
Oh man, can you imagine me at the flea with my skinny jeans?
Yeah, I could.
I bend over to pick up a hanger.
That's the worst
and it just
part.
rips up the back.
Well, and they're just so tight. When you bend over, your like entire ass is out.
So?
I like the baggy. I like the barrel jeans.
You can see.
I want you to get some barrel jeans.
You can see my thong sticking out the back when I bend over.
The panty drop.
Yeah.
The FTP panty drop.
Yeah. It's funny. I didn't know about this, but you brought it up to me, like that girls are wearing like boxers out and about, like it's hip.
Yeah.
Like it's just like shorts.
Yeah.
And I've seen that. I was like, you were just wearing underwear outside right now.
Yeah. It's cute though. And then the micro short trend. People are just wearing tiny little shorts.
I would imagine those boxer shorts that we sold.
Yeah.
People are wearing those out and about.
Those aren't like boxers. Those are like boy shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are wearing them. That girl tagged us and she was like in the club wearing them.
Savage.
So cute. I love that.
It is funny like doing this clothing brand and like I haven't like really specified or like pinned myself against a wall with some like type of clothing I want to do, or like, you know, some people like in their name like denim clothing company, so now they have to do denim for everything or something. And I feel like I can do whatever I want with that.
That's fun. Yeah, you're just exploring.
I mean, you do the same thing. You sell anything and everything that you find cute.
Yeah. I did have vintage in my name, and sometimes I still say like Genie Baby Vintage.
Yeah.
But when I don't put that in, yeah, I've kind of explored vintage new clothing, accessories. It's fun seeing what you like.
Well, you've been doing vintage for 5 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe this might be my 6th year. It was right before COVID. But I really started taking it really serious during COVID because I was home and I had the time to put in, because it's really time consuming.
Dude, I couldn't do the thrift game like you do for sure.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
You're too impatient to thrift. Yeah. I will take you to thrift stores and you like do a loop and you're done in like 3 seconds.
I also, yeah, that's true. I also feel like I have, I don't know, I'm really picky with what I like.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think I go there, I'm like, oh my God, this is all shit.
Yeah.
And then I just like get discouraged and want to leave.
But that's literally the point. It is like 98% shit. Yeah. And you got to go through and find the gems.
Also, too, the people there, I'm like, ugh.
I know.
Some of the people I'm like next to are just like.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to like characterize them, but some of them are just like nasty people.
Yeah, for sure. I just put on my headphones and I'm just like in my own worlds.
And they don't wash any of those clothes when they get them, right? They're just like dirty clothes.
No.
So you don't know what you're touching half the time.
No.
You should wear gloves when you go there.
I know some people do wear full gloves, mask. Rosie.
She's being a little whiny girl. It's okay. I used to actually thrift a decent amount back when I was in Chicago. Like for my band, I was always trying to look for cool clothes because there wasn't like, honestly, like any cool like clothing companies in Chicago that I liked at all.
Yeah, where would you shop when you needed clothes?
I would go to like Urban Outfitters or H&M, but it was all like overpriced. Yeah. And honestly, the Urban Outfitters had like the worst collection all the time. I don't know why.
The Midwest just gets like the like worst of the,
because they know like, you know, they're not trying that hard there.
Yeah. That is one thing. Well, not everyone. Some people in the Midwest, I loved some people's style, but it is when we went there, people are dressed in just real boring.
It's really just like neutral.
Yeah.
Clothing, not a whole lot of patterns or.
Yeah, not everyone. I do follow some cool girls from Ohio and some other parts that are really cool.
My dog is attacking my foot right now. I think that was one of the tough things too, like trying to find a sense of style. Yeah. Like growing up. I remember I used to just wear like, when I was little, I would just wear like warm-up pants and like, and just like the lamest shirts. Because it was just like hand-me-downs I would get from like my neighbors. Yeah. And my dad's clothes. Yeah. And then, when you're little, you can't be buying clothes. My dad didn't really give me money to buy things.
What about, because you went to Catholic school too, so it's not like you went to like back to school shopping.
I just wore uniforms.
Okay, yeah. That makes a difference.
And then you would come home from school and you would just keep the uniform on all day.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew.
And straight up, like I would change like maybe every once in a while if I was going to go out with friends or something. But more often than not, you're just like hanging out in your uniform.
You're just in your khakis?
Yeah.
Playing video games?
I never really thought how weird that is. But yeah. I remember my sister Gianna was telling me about, I think she got fed up because she was like she's like 7 years older than me. So she was developing her like sense of style, like in like the punk scene and stuff. I remember her like making fun of me, like, you need to figure out like a sense of style. Like you look fucking lame. Like just telling me that, you know?
Well, she has like a really unique and cool sense of style. You could tell she's like been developing it for a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like some people, they don't care about clothes and style. But I don't know. I feel like you're like coming into a cool style right now. I love the like 80s vibe that you always have.
That's definitely because of my dad. Just like I wore his clothes. Because he was like this shape, you know, and size in the 80s. Yeah. And he never like threw out any of his clothes.
I love that.
And you too. You helped me curate.
Do I?
Yeah.
I feel like I try to pick stuff out for you and you don't like it. Out? True. Some stuff I feel like I'm trying to figure out what you like, but it's
there's
hard.
A percentage of the shit that you get me that I like.
Your cool purple pants. I got you those.
Yeah. I don't know. I am kind of.
You're picky.
I'm a little picky with it.
Yeah.
Well, I think too, like we do those like pop-ups all the time. We see so much just like trash, you know?
We're around clothes all the time.
And so like, yeah, we have opinions.
Yeah.
I think we're allowed to have opinions. Like I think too, my dad I used to buy my jeans from like Walmart because the Walmart was like close to our house.
Yeah.
We did like all of our shopping at Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
I never went to Walmart. There just wasn't really one.
It was one of those like super stores.
Yeah.
So we did like grocery shopping there.
And clothes, just everything.
Yeah. Just lame shit, dude. It was a treat, like not a treat, but like we go to the Target and they had like slightly better graphic tees there.
Yeah.
Or everyone loves Target. We were just there yesterday.
I know. The day before.
Yeah.
We were bad. We really were spendy. It's so hard when you go.
You kept throwing things in the car.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did kind of do that.
You just do that. It's okay though. I knew what I was getting myself into bringing you there. How do you feel about the vintage game? Do you feel like something you want to do forever?
I don't know. It is something I truly, truly enjoy. So it's easy. I do feel a little burnt out with like the online aspect. I feel like meeting you and doing the markets more, it's easier and harder. It's easy, like I don't have to take the photos and ship it out and everything, but obviously it's hard. I have to be in person.
Yeah.
The market days are kind of long days.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I always go back to it because I do genuinely love clothes, and I've loved clothes and fashion since I was so little. I remember like playing store when I was like 5, 6 years old. Like I've always been obsessed with clothes. I really didn't think I could do it as a job. But yeah, during COVID, I was like, wait, I feel like if I push a little harder, like I could do this.
I don't know. That's the thing. I've been thinking about the clothing thing, and it's like as I've been investing more into it, and it's like, and as you're getting older, I don't know. I'm just kind of realizing this is like the career that I'm like really growing, and the first thing that's actually like been lucrative for me.
Yeah.
And the pivot out of it, I don't see myself doing it.
I know.
You know?
That's kind of how I feel. I don't really know. I mean, I was a graphic designer before. I could always go back to that. And that I really liked doing that, honestly. But I don't know, the clothes thing is so fun. It's really like I turned my hobby into my job, which sometimes can be bad. And yeah, you can get burnout and it can just be tough.
What's the worst part about it?
The worst part about doing vintage?
You need to constantly source shit.
I think, just being really consistent. It's a lot of work. It's really hard. And especially to grow it. I feel like you've been really growing your business the last year. I've just been kind of coasting, which I think is fine. But yeah, it's just a lot of work. You have to be constantly sourcing. And then when you get home, you have to wash everything. You have to take photos. You have to list it. And I'm just like a one-woman show. It's hard. It's a lot of work.
I know, the small business shit, dude.
Yeah.
I think it is easier to just be, an employee
Yeah.
and just like you clock in, you clock out, and do
And you
your.
have one job. I feel like you and I we own our own things. And so we're the freaking graphic designer.
Yeah.
We're the customer service. We're everything.
And it's so easy to like, you're trying, at least for me, like I'm trying to relax or have fun. I'm thinking about something I have to be doing.
Yeah, you're bad at that.
Yeah. Well, it's tough. I don't have.
You're just busy.
It's just me now.
Yeah.
You
have a lot of stuff to do every day.
Yeah. And then like if I don't like get things out in time, people start whining because they're so spoiled by Amazon.
I know, you're really good at that. You'll get an order and I feel like the next day you're like, I have to get it out. Where I will wait like a week to ship out my stuff.
Well, I get nervous. Well, it's also too
it's
like
good, yeah.
I have to like make sure I have the right size and color.
Yeah, yours is different. You're like making to order. My stuff already exists. Like I just go in the room and pack it up. You have to go make it.
Yeah. And again, it's like if I'm too slow, then I have to do more work with customer service.
Yeah, true.
And then I'm doing this back and forth with someone that I don't really care about.
Yeah, people are crazy. People will order and like 2 hours later, they're like, where is it?
Yeah.
They're crazy.
I know. The worst thing was the mommy sig thing, shipping.
Yeah.
For some reason, Canada went on strike.
Oh, yeah, I remember
in
that.
December.
Yeah, the Postal Service went on strike.
All of Canada went on strike.
Canadians are just like, fuck this shit. We're done.
Basically. But yeah, the Post went on strike like right when I had to ship so much shit to like Canada. And for some reason, like not shipping through the post, people were having to pay like these extra like duties with like UPS. And then they were yelling at me for like the taxes.
When it's nothing to do with you.
Yeah. And I don't know. And then they weren't getting the product because they weren't paying the duties.
Yeah. Wait, so what happened to all those packages? Were they sent back to you?
No, they all paid them. I guess.
So they did get them.
Which I feel so bad for because it like doubled the price of.
Yeah.
Like
they're paying like
then they
$80 for a hat.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know if I did something wrong, but there's nothing I really did wrong with that. I don't know. I think
it wasn't you.
I think I just got screwed over by the tariffs that they have on us.
I know. A lot of stuff's going on right now. It's scary. I'm scared.
It's weird. You're always scared.
True.
I haven't shipped anything internationally
in a while.
I feel like something might be. I did raise my price for my international shipping, which might deter some people.
Yeah, maybe. It's tough though. It's so expensive.
I know. You would think. I don't know, the post office. Have you been to the post office? I feel like I drop off all your packages.
You go.
It is so depressing going in there.
It's really sad.
There's like no art on the walls.
It's all old people in line.
The old ladies working the front hate their life.
They are so mean.
They're so mean.
Yeah.
And just like bitter. I don't know.
I know, it's sad.
Because they deal with so many people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. I feel like at the post office, and then people are bitching about missing packages that they have no control over.
I know.
And it's probably the same questions day in and day out.
Yeah. Like, you need to schedule pickups. That's what, when Genie Baby was popping off a couple years ago, I would just ship out once a week because I felt like that was fine. Maybe you should do twice a week, but you just schedule it and the post comes to your office or your house and picks up all your packages.
Well, sometimes those guys are picking up in the alleyway anyways. And sometimes I catch them.
Throw them in there.
Yeah. I'm like, stop. I jump in front of the van.
Oh my God.
But it's nice we have that like Pico Union Station right by our place.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre though. Like, the station, like the front area where like normal people go and access is like, there's just like homeless people like hanging out in there, just chilling.
It's rough over here.
It's rough over there, but I don't know. I see some of those post office guys like throwing shit and they're like I feel like more of the post office dudes who go house to house it's a pretty cushy gig.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like headphones, throwing shit to the doors and getting your exercise in.
I would be scared though, having to deal with people's houses and like different dogs and people freaking robbing you.
I don't think
I'd want to be like in Santa Barbara. That would be cool.
Right. I always think about being a Hawaiian.
Oh yeah,
Hawaiian
like
post
that
office
is
guy.
amazing.
That
you
would
just
be
get
chill.
to like walk. Yeah.
But I don't think people are fucking robbing the mailman.
What? I feel like they are.
I don't think so. Why would you want someone else's mail?
Amazon packages? What? People steal Amazon packages every single day.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right. Well, I think once it's dropped off, then it's fair game. You're not going to go put a gun in front of the fucking post guy.
I hope
That'd be so fucked up.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like
a federal offense.
It's a serious felony.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think I think if I was to become a postman, though, the worst place, Alaska.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? How do you
snow?
You can't like deliver shit.
What are they doing up there? Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like each house is like 6 miles apart. That's a lot.
It's probably like 60 miles apart.
Yeah.
What was your first job?
My first job. I mean, my dad owned a restaurant when I was in high school, and I worked in the kitchen a lot. But I mean, that was a job. I got paid and stuff. But my first official job that wasn't for my dad was Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, yeah.
I worked there. I made $8 an hour.
You were one of the topless models?
No. I did during Christmas time, though. I did have to stand out front and like greet people, and I had to stand next to a topless model.
Dang.
It was terrible. So weird. That store is so weird. But mostly I was just folding clothes.
When did they get rid of those guys?
In like
2010?
No, because I worked there in 2012. Probably like 2014, 2015. But honestly, it was really fun. We all were 18 years old.
Yeah.
We would like blast music. And like the closing shifts were really fun. We just like run around.
You're just folding clothes.
Yeah, just folding clothes, talking to customers. But yeah, that store is so weird. Retail is hard.
I don't think I've bought a single thing from that place in my whole life.
It's not your vibe.
Yeah.
It's really now actually, remember we went in there the other day and they
cool
did
stuff.
like a rebrand.
Yeah.
And they have like camo and graphic tees. But when I worked there, it was like really preppy, like frat bro. Yeah. It was a lot different.
I have a friend that I'm doing, I'm embroidering a bunch of sweaters for her shop in Chicago. It's like a boutique.
Cute.
And I really do want a store someday. I think it would be really cool to just
a storefront.
To throw it like design a store.
Yeah, that part does seem fun.
But just like the day-to-day operating, it sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah. And people just buy online now. I don't know. But then when we go to Abbot Kinney and even on Sunset and Silver Lake, some of those stores, it's so fun to go into an actual store that's curated. I don't know. It is sad that the malls and stuff are just like failing because no one goes.
Well, it sucks too. Like I feel like in LA, there's just so many like fucking thieves walking around and just stealing shit.
I know.
And
like Melrose is like ruined now. Yeah. All the robberies and it's just so different over there.
It's so gross, some of those areas. And yeah, it's like if you want to be in a place with high foot traffic, you're going to pay out the ass for rent.
Yeah.
Like
it's crazy.
The Abbot Kinney stores must cost an arm and a fucking leg.
I know someone that has a store on Melrose and it's $10,000 a month.
God damn.
Yeah. But she can easily do that. She clears like $1,000 a day.
Damn.
Which isn't that insane.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess, yeah. You just need to raise your prices and...
Yeah.
It is nice. Like, yeah, those places are known for shopping, so people are going to be there.
Yeah. And I feel like Melrose and Abbot Kinney, there's still so much tourism.
Yeah.
People from other countries, from wherever, are still going there a lot and walking around.
Right. It's the same thing with restaurants. I mean, to some degree, it's like how many restaurants fail because they're in the shittiest location they could have fucking chose.
I just think restaurants, that's a terrible
business.
My dad he owns a different restaurant now, and just like he shows me the numbers sometimes, and he's profitable, sure, but the overhead is insane.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, cool, I cleared like this much money this month. Oh, but I have to like pay the servers, pay for the food. It's just insane. It's crazy. Restaurants the worst. I would never want a restaurant.
I feel like you have to be like the most ambitious chef and like be running the place.
Yeah.
I mean, I see like the best restaurateurs are chefs.
Yeah.
And already kind of like know what goes into it.
Yeah. Well, most of the time, those amazing chefs, when they start out, they don't have any money. So they have to find like an investor.
Yeah.
And then, it's cool when you have like $1 billion investor.
Yeah, that sounds nice, right? I need a couple of those.
Me too. I'd love that.
How about you invest in me? I invest in you.
We're already doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not investing money, but
you're investing
my time.
Your booty. We want to read some of our advice questions?
Yes, I love this part of the pod.
Okay. That's cool. How you doing, babe? You doing good?
Yeah.
You need some coffee or anything?
I'm okay. Thanks, baby.
Okay. That's good. Let's see here. All right. Some of these are a little long today.
Oh, that's okay.
I thought it'd be kind of a little change of pace to get through. All right. So almost a year ago, I learned my son is in a relationship with a woman who's not only 33 years older than him, but also 6 years older than me.
Whoa, her son?
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like this weird sugar mommy type relationship, but I have no doubt it's as serious and based on attraction than any relationship between people of similar age. We're from a big city in a big European country. My son's attractive, educated, and with a good career, basically middle class. So is she, very liberal, independent, career-focused, and childless. I'm married with 2 children, but also from a very liberal environment and with a very good career. They have a lot of similar interests and they work in the same sector and industry. She looks fine for her age, but she looks her age. And around there are many women over 60 who are much more conventionally and youthful than her. It's harsh to rate her looks like that, but I simply try to understand why a man my son's age would be with her. It's still a bit uncomfortable and wonder all the time if he's not compensating something about my relationship with him. We always had a good and close relationship though. Am I worrying too much? Or as a mother, should I fully accept this kind of relationship? I feel like this situation is uncommon and the age gap is extreme. It's hard for me to know if this is all okay.
Dang. That's tough.
Yeah.
She's like very self-aware that she's like, is this because I like fucked him up as a child? Uh-huh. But I don't know. Is it weird because it's a younger guy and an older woman? Because obviously age gap relationships, they're everywhere, like reversed.
Uh-huh.
Like young girls are with older men all the time.
It's definitely like, it raises some eyebrows.
Yeah. 33 years.
That's crazy.
She was 33 years old when he was born.
Because she can't have any kids for him. Not that I'm sure that's been discussed.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it could be a fetish type thing.
I'm leaning towards he just likes to be dominated. He wants like...
Oh, he's getting pegged by the other
not
lady?
Not even pegged, but just like, it reminds me of freaking 50 Shades of Grey.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the storyline, right? Like Christian Grey had an older woman like groom him.
Yeah, you're right.
And like dominated him. Maybe that's just like his kink and that's okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's nice that the mom is concerned, but I mean, it's not really her business.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in a cougar relationship with you.
True. I am. People think I'm way younger than you though.
Really?
Yeah. People always think I'm 31, by the way, you guys.
Yeah, I'm 23.
No, you're not. You're 29.
Okay.
Enjoy the last couple months.
I'm still in my 20s.
Babe, you're about to be 30.
Yeah, whatever.
But I feel like we both look pretty young.
Yeah.
Do you notice our age gap though a lot?
No, I don't think about it.
I think 2 years, that's not a gap. I think if we were like, I don't know, even 5 years, I think is not that big of a deal. Like you guys, I don't know, I guess you wouldn't have gone to high school together, but I think like 10 years is when it starts getting like, okay, we just like were raised in a different time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. These people.
Yeah, like what do they talk about?
Yeah.
They must have such different views, right?
Maybe not. Like I know some people are considered like old souls and get along with older people more.
They didn't say where they're from, like in Europe.
Yeah.
Sounds like an Italian move to me though.
Or like French.
Yeah.
The French are horny.
The French are crazy.
They're
smelly little guys, aren't they?
No, don't say that. I love French people.
Yeah. We saved their ass in World War II, that's for sure.
Did we?
Yeah.
You're the expert on wars. You guys, Freddy loves a war. He wants to watch a war doc.
Every day, yeah.
World War II is your favorite,
That's
right?
my shit.
That's his shit.
I'm basically an expert at this point, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
You should be a history teacher. I could see you being a high school teacher.
I listen to a lot of history podcasts, honestly.
Do you?
Yeah, that's kind of my thing.
I don't.
I know.
I listen
like
to
really stale history stuff.
Oh my God, I'd fall asleep. I like history, but it has to be like the other day we watched Marie Antoinette. I love Marie Antoinette. They're
all speaking English.
True. I did
American
think about
accents.
That more.
I don't like those period pieces where it's like everyone's speaking with like a British accent because it sounds because they're speaking
like
English.
In France.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
It's kind of cringe.
And then there's like that one actor didn't try at all, and he's speaking with an American accent. Like, fuck off, dude. How did you get this role?
I mean, it's just like adapted for.
Yeah, I know, for an American audience.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Don't talk bad about Sofia Coppola. She's can do no wrong.
Yeah, she's gotten some good ones under her belt.
Yeah.
Her father, on the other hand, the fuck is he doing?
I don't know. I didn't see Megalopolis. Remember, we canceled. We were scared.
I watched a video on some of the CGI scenes because the whole thing is like green screen to the.
We gotta watch it when it comes to streaming. We'll sit down and get high. Maybe
it looks so cheesy, dude. I don't know how it got made.
I think he just has so much influence and power.
Yeah,
like people just listen to him. When in reality, he should probably just retire. Dude.
Yeah,
like go on vacation.
He's got to be like 80 something.
He is.
Yeah. God damn.
I always think about that when I was younger, and even now, the people that like don't retire, like the Tom Brady's, the other people, I'm like, dude, just come on, like chill out.
Yeah.
But I do feel like as I get older, I could see how it's really tough to stop and like not keep going. Like your ego would be like, no, like keep going.
Well, it's like when you retire, what are you gonna do? Just wither away and die?
Oh my God,
you're gonna do something.
What would I not do? That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I would go to yoga. I would get I want to retire right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you have a career that you're in the public eye, like I always think Jennifer Lopez is another example.
Yeah.
She has so much money. She needs to just chill and like stop doing these weird projects.
Right.
She just needs to. She was so famous in
it's
like
hard
the 2000s.
for famous people to like.
Yeah. And for athletes, I think.
Yeah.
But just you did it, dude. You're one of the like richest, most famous people. Like enjoy that, but they can't.
I mean, that's one of the reasons they got to that level is like that ambition and drive.
The drive
it's like
is
you don't
crazy.
just lose that.
Yeah.
And then it's like people lose interest in you or you're past your prime and you're still like
I think that'd be hard.
Driven, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of sad.
The young generation comes in.
Like I was just reading today about Katy Perry. She's still trying to do these arena shows and like 70% of her tickets like are unsold.
That's really sad.
Yeah. Well, it's just like her music, like
is so bad.
she's just not working with the right people.
Yeah, she's working with that like rapist.
Yeah, Dr.
The known
Luke or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's a rapist, but he's like a known.
Yeah, creepy guy.
Yeah. That's not a good look.
He fucked over Kesha or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like groomed her or something.
Uh-huh.
Brutal.
Dude, the music industry is so fucking weird.
It is.
It
seems like impossible.
Like you have to you really just have to like do whatever you're told if you do get signed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like my entire life has been on the outskirts of the industry, but dabbling in it.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for you to get more serious about your music this year.
Yeah.
I haven't really experienced. I mean, when we first met, I feel like the first few times we hung out, you played guitar a lot and you were like in your studio. We have like a full music studio in our apartment, you guys, by the way. Yes. And yeah, you would be in there a lot. But then I think after we met, your clothing kind of exploded in a way that it hadn't before.
Yeah.
And you were focusing on that. But I'm excited to hear you sing more.
Yeah, I need to. I've been getting in here more and more lately.
Yeah, you have. I can't wait to watch you like on stage though.
Yeah.
That'll be like a fun experience for me.
I know. I've just been so distracted by my biz.
Yeah.
It's tough, you know, it's just me. And it's like if I'm not doing it, nothing happens.
That's really hard. You're better. I mean, when you had help in your shop, when we went to Chicago or we'd go on trips, you had someone still kind of running it for you.
Yeah.
Which that's good. But I really feel like that too. Like if I am lazy or just want to have like a rot day or just chill, I know that I'm not going to get anything done that day.
Yeah.
And that's really hard.
I know it is bizarre. Like the amount of effort you put in is immediately reciprocal to like the money you're going to make.
Yeah. And I've really seen that the last few years when I really push and am consistent, especially that's the name of the game with social media. If you are on people's For You pages a lot or on Instagram, if they see you a lot, you're just in their mind. But if you are posting like once a week, a couple times a month, it's not going to happen for you. But it's just hard. We have to be like glued to our phones. It's so much work.
I know. I fucking hate it. I wish I would have fucking killed it in the 80s, dude.
Yeah.
No phone. Just
really? You love your phone.
I don't know. Raw dog in life just sounds so romantic.
It does. I know. We should go on a little
detox.
Like White Lotus. Go to a wellness center. I really do want to do a retreat.
Mm-hmm.
They're just really expensive. But honestly, when you look at the breakdown, it's not that bad.
We should go to India with my sister.
I would love to do that.
It was so fun.
We really should do that. No phones, just do yoga.
I'm bringing my phone, but...
No phones.
Okay. Let's do another one here. I thought this was a good one because we want a new couch so fucking bad.
Oh my fucking God. We want a new couch, you guys.
So this sofa was listed on Facebook. Not much info, but it looked like the size I was looking for. I was willing to pay for the right one, but it was listed for free. Great. I go to pick it up and it turns out it's extremely nice, like $5,000 originally, and in essentially brand new condition. Pickup goes smooth and I've had it for 2 days now. For context, it was a very expensive house, nice cars, the whole deal. Today, the woman messages me and says she needs it back. Her husband has a sentimental attachment to it because he bought it before it became successful, and she'll give me $200 to return it. This is super annoying because I've already bought pillows for it and was a bitch to get it back to my house. She didn't even offer to pick it up. She wants me to bring it back to her. I haven't responded and my current plan is not to and just keep it. But the whole thing is super weird and I'm wondering if she's going to keep pestering me about it or try to find where I live. What would you do?
Block.
Block.
Never write her back. Yeah. No. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's weird.
What a bitch.
And you should have talked to your husband before.
Yeah, what?
Could you imagine if I just like sold one of your guitars
Oh
and
my
was like,
God.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, no.
You would do that.
No, I would never do that. No, but I would block and just keep the couch. What, like, she can't find him, right?
No, yeah. She didn't give him his address. I would block that. I would block her leaving the driveway. Rosie, what are you doing?
Sit, Rosie.
That's what we need to do, though. We need to find a couch out and about.
So I'm always on Facebook Marketplace. It's fun to look. I know
you do.
I love a trinket. I love some vintage shit. But I've been looking on there a lot, and there's so many couches, but I just don't think I could do it.
I feel like they all have like bed
cum
bugs.
on them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And cum everywhere.
I don't want to. I feel like couches are just intimate too, and you're like sitting on them watching, like getting cozy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to get cozy where someone else fucked.
And they all stink probably.
Yeah. I don't know. Unless it's like a situation like this dude where he found something
legit, brand new.
Yeah. Or you could like check it out and inspect it and like make sure.
Yeah, I don't really like buying
used stuff.
Like cloth, used furniture. Like leather might be different.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm down for leather, but with a dog, with Rosie, it's just tough. I feel like she'd ruin it.
She loves a good couch.
I know. That bitch is on the couch all day.
Yeah. She's just a chiller.
I know. I love her.
My house that I not grew up, with the band we all lived in.
Yeah.
In our basement.
The frat house?
Yeah. We literally had like 5 couches in the basement at one point.
Gross.
It was disgusting.
Ew.
It's just like the smoke dungeon. Everyone.
You guys smoke darts down there?
Sometimes, mostly just bongs and shit, yeah.
Oh, a bong.
Like a circle of couches around this coffee table.
That's scary.
I
don't want to go down there.
It was gross.
It's pretty nice there now.
Yeah. He's fixed it up a little bit.
He grew up a little bit.
Yeah.
And there's not a bunch of dudes.
We used to have parties there, Thirsty Thursday parties.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the morning after, we'd have to clean up, and a whole floor is sticky from just spilt shit.
Gross.
It was disgusting. We'd have to mop every week.
What was your guys' drink of choice back then? Just beer? Or
probably
what?
Miller Lite.
Okay. What kind of hard stuff were you
love
drinking?
PBR myself. The piss beer.
Yeah, me too.
You what?
What kind of like liquor were you drinking? Or just beer?
I'm always been like a Jack and Coke or like whatever whiskey.
Yeah.
Like that's if I'm gonna have like a simple little mixy, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Or some cheap vodka.
Yeah.
Some Kirkland's vodka.
Kirkland's bomb. Don't talk bad about Kirkland.
No, I know.
I've heard that Kirkland is just Grey Goose, like rebottled.
Yeah. Well, that's what like everyone does. They buy wholesale shit and rebrand it as themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we do that. I love Costco. I wish we were there right now.
I love Costco. The other day it was crazy there though. The Costcos in LA aren't that fun.
No.
It's just chaos.
It's mayhem.
It's just Freddy gets in there. He's so excited to go. Give Freddy like 5 minutes. Pissed. Wants to leave. Hungry as fuck. Wants to.
Well, everyone there is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, and there's big carts. They don't know how to push them.
I feel like half the people are like 80 years old and like are moving at 1 mile an hour.
Yeah,
and I just want to ram them. I just want to run them over with my car.
You have road rage.
Yeah, I do.
Bad.
Mm-hmm.
But then we go out and get a Glizzy and a Pepsi, and then you're happy again.
Yeah. I need one going in and going out.
Yeah.
Glizzy in, Glizzy out. Okay, let's just do another one here. This one's funny. My girl and I have a great relationship, and I love her on a level I've never felt before.
Aww.
Before we got together, she hadn't been with anyone for 5 years, but she has a high sex drive like me. So she got into vibrators and masturbating a lot.
Hot.
The thing is, she doesn't just rub her clit or use vibrators the way I'm used to seeing. She rubs herself so hard and fast that it's honestly intense to watch. It can take her 15 to 30 minutes of that rough stimulation before she climaxes.
That's a long time.
When she uses a vibrator, she immediately puts it on the max setting and goes to town the same way, and it still takes her a long time to finish. I don't have a problem with toys or her rubbing her clit. I want her to enjoy herself, but she's gotten into the habit of being so rough that I'm sure she's desensitized herself, if not caused some nerve damage. And that's where my struggle comes in. My biggest turn on is making my partner orgasm from me, whether through penetration, clitoral stimulation, or both. But because she's so used to overstimulating herself, I can't get her off the way I want to. I'd love for her to take a break from doing it her way so she can regain sensitivity and hopefully reach a point where I can make her come myself. Ideally, I'd love for her to experience multiple orgasms instead of these long, drawn-out sessions where she struggles to have just one. I know there's a chance she just naturally takes longer to orgasm, and if that's the case, I can live with it. But I want to know, am I being selfish for wanting this? And if I'm not, how do I bring it up to her without making her feel like she's doing something wrong? I don't want to hurt her feelings. She's very sensitive, struggles with anxiety, and has self-esteem issues. So I want to be delicate in how I approach it. How do I bring this up in a way that's supportive and constructive?
Oh, I like this guy. He sounds so nice.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I feel like, I don't know.
I can just imagine it. Just like going to town on it.
I get it. And I don't know, 15, 30 minutes, that seems long to me if you're like masturbating.
Mm-hmm.
I can make myself come with a vibrator, especially if I'm by myself.
Couple minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a long time. And the desensitizing, that like scared me. Is that true? Can that happen if you're really rough with your clit? You can like...
I'm sure if you're just beating it up.
It scares me.
Sometimes I beat yours up.
I know, but that would be scary. But I don't know. I feel like I use the vibrator during sex a lot. Does it bother you?
No.
But I guess he's saying that like she's using it every time and like he can't get her off just because obviously you can make me come without a vibrator easily.
Well, I think he's just concerned.
Yeah. Well, and he wants a different experience, which I think is fine. I think he just needs to say like, hey, I want to try something different tonight. And then I think do a lot of foreplay, go down on her and just be like, I want to try without the vibrator tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he seems really nice. If you bring it up like that, I don't think she can get her feelings hurt. I hope not.
Sometimes if I jerk off too much, it's hard for me to like come.
Really?
You know, like from sex.
Yeah. Shoot.
Which isn't often.
I know. Are you jorking it a lot lately?
No. All the time. I was jorking it right before you got in here.
I'm sure you were. Horny boy.
I think, I don't know, the vibrator stuff is crazy. Like those things are like little jet engines.
Yeah, and her going full blast. I can't put mine on full blast.
Insane.
It's so intense. Like it almost like doesn't feel good. I don't know. It sounds like she just needs like really intense
stim.
Yeah, stim. But also, I don't know. He said that he like wants to just try something different. And he wants to make her come multiple times. You just gotta go for it.
Yeah, try some like fisting.
No. Just, I don't know. I think sometimes I feel like for girls especially, like I don't need to come every time I have sex. That's not what like sex is about. It's about connecting with your partner too. So just tell her like you want to try something different.
Yeah.
And then just try.
I wonder who has like what company has the most intense vibrator.
I don't know. Like the clit blaster.
The clit blaster. The clit sucker.
I want to try different vibrators. I feel like the one I have now, like, it's not like it sucks my clit. It like blows air.
It blows it out?
It blows my clit off? No. I feel like, I don't know. There's different ones. I want to try that one that like looks like a rose. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it like sucks. I don't know. I feel like there's so many different toys out there. It's so fun.
I heard this story. This girl got her clit pierced and then it got infected and her clit fell off.
No. That's not true.
It's true.
You just made that up.
It's not. It's true.
I don't want my clit pierced. That
would ruin your sensitivity like to hell, right? I've seen it. I've seen people do it.
I feel like I would just be nervous it would get like caught on stuff. Mm-hmm. Right? How could it
like
not
the
get caught?
doorknob or something.
No, but like your clothes, like I would just be nervous. I used to have my nipple pierced. As you know, you helped me take it out last year. But it would get caught on shit all the time and it sucked.
Yeah.
And I do miss having it because it was just like a fun little accessory. But I am so happy I don't have to worry about that at all now. Piercings, I don't know, are tough.
Imagine if you had to get an MRI and you forgot about it and your clit just got ripped off.
Is that what happens during MRIs?
Yeah, it's like a giant magnet.
No.
Zing.
That's so scary. That's terrible. I really want to get my eyebrow pierced, but I'm just thinking about that. Like it just, every time you put on a shirt, every time you brush your hair, like I just don't know if I want to deal with that.
There was, when I was living in Palatine, there was a piercing place like really close to my house. And that was where I got my ears and my nose done. It was like some like Indian guy.
Yeah.
And no one was like really doing the septum.
Yeah, you've had it for a long time.
Stuff. I have had it for a long time. And I have been thinking, should I get rid of it? No. I
like it.
You like it?
I feel like you are going through like a change. Maybe because you're turning 30. I feel like you wanted to shave your mustache. You want to like do something different with your hair. You want to get rid of your septum. Are you having an identity crisis?
No.
You're just bored?
Just a midlife crisis.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Sometimes I just like, I look in the mirror. I'm like, I look gross.
Really?
And I want to change stuff.
Like what? What do you want to change?
I don't know.
You don't look gross.
I was going to get a jaw enhancement like Zac Efron.
Oh, no.
A jaw widen implants.
I know, it's so sad. He like ruined his face. It wasn't his fault though. I heard that he like broke his jaw. I think it was like
surgery or something.
He broke his jaw and then just not the same.
What
he
else?
Looks like a Lego head.
He's funny. I like him though.
Me too.
What else should I get? Cheek implants?
No.
Have you seen those buccal fat removal shit?
Yeah.
That's really bad for you, I hear.
You don't need that. You have like a skinny face.
Yeah.
If you have like fat cheeks, girls do that.
People are so afraid to just like look how they're supposed to look.
Know. It's just tough. Social media, you look online and like every time you scroll is like a beautiful girl that you want to look like.
Yeah. I just saw this morning Lindsay Lohan just got plastic surgery done. Like a brand new nose and shit.
Oh no.
She looks good, but doesn't look like her anymore.
I would love a nose job.
No, I like your schnoz.
Don't call it that. It seems bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that German or something?
I don't know.
Schnozberries?
No. That reminds me of like schnitzel. What's a schnitzel?
It's like a flattened fried chicken or something. I love schnitzel.
That sounds good.
Yeah, the surgery stuff scares me. I want to do that. I don't need to do that.
I know, going under the knife, being put to sleep, it is kind of scary. You don't know what could happen. And that'd be so embarrassing. Like, did you hear Kiki got her tits done and like she died on the table?
Oh my God.
Like that would be...
At least you look good in the casket.
True. My titties would be huge.
I would make sure they give you a really revealing shirt.
Thanks, baby. Yeah. That's so nice.
I'm like at the wake.
Gross, Fred.
I don't know. I also heard this story recently. This guy was talking about he had like surgery for, I don't know, something in his stomach. Mm-hmm. And like after this anesthesia or like coming out of anesthesia, like he hasn't like felt the same. Like the anesthesia did something to like
he's disassociating
his perception. I don't know. Like
that's scary.
He feels like something's like really different, but you can't like pinpoint.
He's like disassociating.
Yeah.
I tried to remember. I was like explaining to you what that feels like the other day because you don't know. Freddy has no mental illness at all, and so when I try to explain anxiety or dissociation, he doesn't get it.
Or maybe I'm permanently disassociated, so I
it's just
don't know
normal.
the difference. Yeah,
maybe.
I remember I had this weird dream when I was little, where I was like outside of my body, and I was watching my like family put together my room before I was born.
Yeah. Whoa.
Isn't that weird?
That's kind of what disassociating is, but it's not like in a dream. It's just happening to you.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Dang. So I'm just associating.
Yeah, you're just associating all the time.
Sounds boring.
Boring.
I want to reassociate with you.
Oh, after this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Maybe during.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be worked up.
Sorry. I feel like I have a few more things on my phone. Let me see here. Oh yeah. Wait. Let me just read this one. I met a girl who's too horny all the time, and whenever we meet, she wants 7 rounds of sex.
Oh no.
I want to make her my girlfriend, but I worry that she might cheat on me. She said she is open to a monogamous relationship, but that doesn't seem very confident to me. She keeps talking about how she might fuck her boss's boss for a promotion.
What?
And it worries me if I make her my girlfriend. Can someone please give me advice on what I should do? I'm looking for a girlfriend. I like spending time with her, but all she thinks about is sex, even when we are eating dinner together.
That's tough. I mean, her being really horny is fine, but her like saying she wants to fuck her boss's boss, like what? That part is concerning. But I don't know, it is scary, especially if you have trauma. And yeah, picking someone that's just so horny, and it does make you feel insecure. Like if you don't want to have sex that day, like are they just gonna go cheat on you? Like it is tough.
It's funny that she's talking about fucking other people right in front of him.
That's the red flag.
But also like talking about making someone your girlfriend. I don't know, like you're not even dating?
Yeah, no.
Like what?
Well, they're just like, they are dating, but they're not official yet.
Okay.
So they're just like getting to know each other. And he wants to make her his girlfriend.
Got you.
But I personally, I think if you have to think a lot and you guys aren't even boyfriend, girlfriend, and you're already like, should I do? No, you shouldn't. Like if you are in your head about that kind of stuff, I just think it's probably not a no-go.
Don't get a girlfriend. It's only trouble.
What?
I'm just kidding.
You love me.
I love you.
You asked me to be your girlfriend and I said no.
Yeah,
remember?
I know. Yeah. You still say no.
No. But Freddy did ask me kind of early on and I was like, no. And then he asked me again and I was like, okay, I will.
Reluctantly.
No, I love you.
I love you too. I feel like we should go to work. What do you think?
Let's go to work.
Should we get some stuff done today?
Yeah.
I think we got a lot done here.
Yeah.
A successful podcast.
It was fun. Thanks for having me, baby.
What is your IG, darling?
My IG is at Kiki Mather. My TikTok, I'm honestly having more fun with TikTok lately, you guys. IG is kind of dead to me. But my TikTok is at Kiki Mather. And then if you want to follow my vintage, it's at Shop Genie Baby. And I post the coolest clothes ever.
Dang.
On there.
She does. You slut.
Let's go outside.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.